Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Darkest Dungeon. In the last episode we took out Jackson and some of his friends, and overall they did pretty well. It was a bit of an exploration one because we need more deeds if we're going to be upgrading the blacksmith. And on that note, we want to go back in and see if we can find anywhere that gives us deeds. Unmovable helmet, that's pretty good. So that would be a short one to give us some deeds. That's a long one to give us some deeds, not even a medium one. You do get 9 deeds for it though. I've not done a long one. 100% of room battles, that would be pretty intense. Yeah, if we were to do the long one, I'd want to be taking out our more experienced people. But with Dismas locking in one of his abilities and clearing one of his problems, I think we should once again do a shorter one. Let's look at our lower people. And yeah, this is going to be pretty reasonable. We'll take Jubert out. Jubert does have Divine Grace, that's fine. I don't think we're going to swap any other skills over. We'll take out our Bounty Hunter. Pretty well suited for being in 3rd place. Who are we going to have up front? Yeah, let's take out the Leper. The Leper with the Berserk Mask. I'm sure this is going to be a terrible, terrible plan. And who do we want in position 2? We could... No, I don't want to take you back out. Still not a massive fan of... Well, we could take Jackson back out. Or maybe Malverson. Malverson's a veteran man-at-arms now because of the town event last time. Idle men-at-arms gained another level. Yeah, why not? We'll take Malverson out. So we've got Bellow, we've got Rampart, we've got Crush, and we've got Retribution. Still not certain how to work these best, but we'll give it a go. And yeah, it's going to be an explore 90% of rune ones. So much the same as we did last time. 5 of these, 8 of these, 1 of these, 2 of these, and we are good to go. Now, you can obviously pick what you're taking into an area based on the area itself, but I don't have enough experience to be able to say what's worth taking in. And for short ones,
against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
Okay, I think we're going to go down this way first and then round the other way. Oh yes. Jubert! You just took all the food. That's terrible.
Such blockages are unsurprising.
Oh, this is...
These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Not brilliant. Let's clear it by hand. Takes a bit of time, takes a bit of stress. But we have to do room explorations, so it's not like we can exactly ignore an area. I need to get that fixed from Jubert. Kleptomania is the worst. You know what? It's not too dark. We'll use torches in a moment. Although there is always that problem of getting surprised and moved around. Okay, what are we going to do? These ones at the back we really want to stop. Let's do 6 to 12 damage. Give it a go. Oh, nearly enough. Unfortunately, not actually enough. Okay, what can we do? We can bellow. That'll do a little bit of damage and debuff them. So it'll kill this one, which is probably worth it.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
And you've got to come back forwards. Not a brilliant start, I'm just going to say right from the get-go. Let's flashbang you. And yeah, we're just going to chop you, I think. Damn, that's powerful. That wasn't even a crit either. Ouch. This is going to be a very stressful run. I can feel that now. Let's get some stun in. Do kind of feel like we need to clear some of these out. So Revenge sets us up to do more damage but take more damage. I'm just not convinced that that's a worthwhile trade-off unless like you're constantly healing up somehow. They've got 7 each. Alright, let's just chop that one. Bring them closer. We can flashbang the other one now. More healing because it is always necessary.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
And collect bounty? Yeah. I don't think we're going to be able to stun him again, so just get him gone.
Executed with impunity.
Very stressful.
Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
But our people are doing okay. I mean, we're only a couple of rooms into this, so it is a little bit worrying. We're going to go like down around that way. What have we got? We've got some scrolls. Records of transactions. Good dodge there. Did not like the look of that blade. That blade looked nasty as all hell. Okay. It's only got 54 light at the moment, so it's not exactly like we're swimming in light.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Okay, a little bit marked. Man, we are getting unlucky with these crits. Alright. So we could hew both of them. Or we could just start chopping this one.
Decimated.
Missed with the flashbang. The cunning techniques have started failing. Healing in. Rampart's going to give us a bit of stun. And it's the vomit that I really wanted to avoid because of that massive stress that it gives off. Let's do a judgment on this one. Let's get some self-healing at the same time. Oh, and it's a crit for healing. That's great. Okay, we could rampart this guy, or we can start crushing. You know what? We'll try retribution. And let's also go mark for death. And this is so I can see like how the skills work, because I'm gonna have to practice them at some point. Okay.
Their formation is broken.
There's a retaliation that goes on with that. Ah, well that's cool. That is very cool. Alright, so plus 90% damage versus marked targets. Bang.
Annihilated.
And then we just keep the healing on the man-at-arms. I'm guessing that's how that works. In this case, we need to heal you instead. But by self-marking... So Riposte is still active, yeah. Tap him.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
That's a very powerful skill, especially if we like up his protection quite a lot. Opening the chest gives us
Glittering
another shovel.
gold, trinkets and baubles.
Okay,
Paid
well,
for in blood.
paid for in blood. I mean, yeah, we certainly paid a fair bit for that, but I'm... Ouch. Walking into traps
Mechanical
everywhere,
hazards,
apparently.
Possessed by evil intent.
Okay, you're not very stressed. You have a look at the pile of bones. But yeah, I'm totally going to use that retribution skill more often. We're going to go around. Yeah, that's a very good point. It is quite dark. Let's get it a little bit lighter. More food? Food's good. We haven't needed... we haven't needed any yet, he says. And then people get hungry. I suppose, you know, you see food, you start thinking about food. So it's understandable. They find something, they're like, oh, you know, actually, I am a little bit hungry at the moment. More stashed heirlooms. We're mostly looking for deeds. That's the most interesting thing we could find at the moment. Or combat. I mean, how the hell did we surprise them when it's this shadowy? Not that I'm complaining. So... Mark for death, or just like... Finish him, or we could start stunning. It's going to do 6 to 12. Let's just try and get damage. That was a pretty strong blow, that. Judgment will do 4 to 9. Might kill him. Would kill him.
Press
Yes!
disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
That's what we wanted. And we're going to retribution on you at the... Even if they miss? Oh, that is so cool. Alright, this is now my new favourite tactic. I mean, obviously he's going to be suffering for it, but... This is so cool. Right, well, we can flashbang you while we try and get some healing on, maybe. And may as well revenge on yourself, because you can't actually reach from there. You can, though. Finish him off, get some stress back. And we'll grab all of these.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
I mean, that's such a cool skill. We just need to find someone with him who would better manage stress. In fact, let's do this. The leper can have a look at the occult scrawlings. Warren's phobe. Oh, well, that's not brilliant. Flashbang you at the back. In fact... Oh, how can you miss someone who's stunned? That's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Judgment. We want this one at the back gone so that they don't hit us with anything stressful. It's such a powerful skill. And that's like minus 40% damage still, but it's pretty awesome. Just get that one gone, please. And we'll hew our way through this.
A devastating blow.
That was very devastating.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
At least we'll fight harder in the dark. We'll continue adventuring. We've only got a little bit more to explore. We don't have any torches left, but we may as well see what this like. It's just a regular room. There's a curio on the way. It's probably... Well, the curio might have stuff to find. Right, let's disarm the trap. Have a look at the bones. Bad humors will need to get that taken care of. And you know what, that in itself is fine. I think that was a pretty successful run.
The swine folk's labyrinth may yet prove to be navigable.
So we're only going to get 3 deeds from that. We found a couple of paintings though while we're in there. But a bit weak overall, I'd say. Did have a lot of food left over at the end though. Believes is possessed by demons. So that replaced Kleptomaniac. This is actually a really good thing for us. That means we don't need to pay to get rid of Kleptomania, which is what I was planning on doing.
Our family name, once so well regarded, is now barely whispered aloud by decent folk.
What? You could lose your charms? Oh, that is not cool. I'll have to remember that for the future. Okay, so let's have a look at stress and also diseases. We'll get the bad humors being treated. Thymus, are we gonna do anything with these? Probably not. I don't think we need to worry about those. So you're ready to go back out, actually. As for general stress relief, penance, flagellation, Jubert up there. Dymus does still have a little bit of stress, so let's get that gone before we go back out in. Yeah, both of these require more busts than we have. So many things to spend time and upgrade. Do we actually want... no, wait, not you. Where's the bounty hunter? Down here somewhere. There you are, actually. You've already got an unmovable helmet. Could we use 2? No. So we may as well sell this one. We can hold on to the rest. There's no rush to spend money, of course. But we can go into the blacksmith very quickly and check people to make sure that they're suitably upgraded. You're not. So if we're going to take you out, we may want to spend a bit on increasing your damage and healing, etc. Same with Jackson. Froissart's already been done. Verget's already been done. Morty, a little bit of upgrade there. And I'm not going to spend below 8,000, I don't think. Alright, that's the last. But then I think everyone is upgraded now to level 2 gear, which is great. As for the guild, it's probably worth us spending a little bit on upgrading our secondary people. Right, let's start with Forno. We'll just make sure, yep, you're done. Griffart. We're not going to use Dazzling Light. Although, no, we have used it in the past. It can be situationally very useful. And it increases the stun chance without increasing the damage specifically. So yeah, we'll go for that one. And that'll be the last of the money we spend. I think that's a good point for me to finish that episode there. We have built up some deeds, but we need more. We need more if we're going to carry on upgrading things. If you are enjoying these videos, be sure to give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, you should do so now using the links in front of you. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for some more Darkest Dungeon. I'll see you soon.